be making one of my family's favorite meals that I make, not altogether. It's called Burrito Casserole. And what's involved? No, I'm sorry, Mr. President, I can't help you with that right now. What I'm going to be using to make this, not the key. I have flour tortillas, got hamburger meat, got burrito seasoning, my special secret sauce. I'm using mild and mozzarella cheeses. And that's all for the internal part. And after it's done cooking, I'm going to use onion, lettuce, and diced tomatoes. Oh, and sour cream. You can put on whatever you want on the top, of course, you know, guacamole or whatever, however you normally top your burritos. Those are the things my family likes. Setting my oven temperature to 400. And that's going to be the first step. I'll wait till you go ahead and get that set up. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Are you done yet? Okay, so our first step is to cook the meat. So, I've got my pan. I'm going to set the temperature to somewhere just a little bit above medium. And yes, I'm using a lot of meat. Actually, that pan might not be big enough, but I'll cook half and half. But that'll work.
Are you starting things yet?
I'm just getting ready to start right now. I'm cooking the meat, got the seasonings and everything.
Why don't you do me a favor, and this time don't use the burrito seasoning.
Burrito seasoning is out. Okay, and replacement of burrito seasoning?
Well, let's see what you got here. This is Good Start, seasoning salt, chili powder, Mrs. Dash. Mrs. Dash is always something that I like to use with my cooking. And you got the spray. I like what you got.
Okay.
That's good.
Alrighty. You heard it from the master.
That should fit in there. You take half, put half here, and it'll get it all in there.
Okie dokie.
One thing you want to be careful of is touching the bottom of that after you stay on the counter, because there's all things that fall off on the counters. You can really You should have done it the wrong way. Instead.
That's really cool. It should probably work pretty good. And since I didn't have oil.
You didn't put the oil in yet? You're supposed to put that in before you put the meat in.
Yes, I realize that. I'm new here, okay? Give me a break.
Let me help you out for a minute.
Okay, go for it.
Wait. Why are you cooking with a spoon instead of a spatula? Get a spatula, please. Because you can't even grip the meat.
How about this? Let's get a spatula. Oh, yes, wait.
It's a little harder, buddy boy, not that one. Get the bigger and flatter one. You're going to want to rinse it first.
I hate the spatula.
Yeah, I know. It's so clumsy, but it's the biggest, widest for the situation. You really should dry it off, but okay, what you want to do is you want to spray underneath there. Go ahead and spray underneath there real quick.
Normally I would use oil, but we don't have any right now.
Okay. Okay. Sometimes it's best to make a note when you're going to the store or be there yourself, because some people forget things so quickly and easy. Yes, you. That's why there's no oil. Now, why?
What did I do wrong now, lady?
Look at you!
Okay. Now can I use the spoon?
Why are you using a spoon?
Because I can chop the meat up better than I can with that flimsy thing.
You're not sure. You take it like here. It's not flimsy. And what you can do is turn the meat down to medium. You get a piece of foil and place it over that, and the whole thing will cook thoroughly, and then you can flip it for brown this way. You don't have to flip it for brown, but it'll all be done quickly.
I need to chop it up, make it nice.
You get it together, man?
I'm working on it.
If you want to use a spoon, then the other one will probably be better.
Which one, the middle one?
It's stronger.
Can't use my favorite spoon or anything.
I'd be dirty with every single dish in the house.
It's not my fault.
We've got the pan partly off the burner. So tell me, at what part do you put the seasonings in?
Seasoning? I'll go ahead and put some in there.
Some?
As much as I need.
Put in what you gotta put in, put it all in that you're gonna put in, and be done with it.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant.
Oh, I so wish we had some onion. You're not seasoning all the meat, you're seasoning just the middle part. You gotta get all the way over. No, it won't get, no. No. Easier with that one. You didn't get any here. See, you gotta be thorough. You gotta get it all over.
When I mix it?
Hey, you're putting too much. Too much. Oh man, our mouths are gonna be on fire. See?
No, that was the...
We like mild. He likes to have it.
Do you want to do the
going through his
powder?
head? He has an asbestos mouth. You see an asbestos
well,
stomach.
Do you want to do the ground pepper? Go ahead. Use it. Go, use it, use it. Use it, use it, use it.
Are you done, Rumpelstiltskin? I can see you from my eyes.
Okay.
You're interrupting me.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hide this. Now, to let the aroma and everything settle in would be a good time for you to put some foil over it now.
I gotta get it all broken up, because otherwise I'll have big, huge chunks. And
No,
Yeah,
when
no,
you
it's
flip
right
it,
there.
you could... Who knows more about cooking here? Who taught you how to cook? For the most part of it. Who taught you the real thing? Who taught you?
My cooking teacher in 6th grade. No.
Really?
No, I don't even remember who that was. Okay. Okay, now we've got the meat all cooked and browned nicely, cooked thoroughly. So now what we're going to do is we're going to layer this up like you would a lasagna. but we're going to use the tortilla, the meat, and the cheeses. I'm going to start with the burrito shell. I like to cut the edges off so it doesn't get too thick on the sides. Now we spread on some meat. Drain as much of that out as you can. Spread that out. Oh, and don't worry, I'm going to put all the ingredients and everything in the comments section down below the video. This is actually a very easy thing to prepare. Delicious. Your family should love it. Very easy to alter the ingredients. Like you could use turkey instead of hamburger meat. You have my permission to do that. Any substitutions are, just go crazy with it. Have fun. Hey, and also anybody that does make this and your family loves it, or even if they don't like it, leave me a comment on my video and let me know. Give me suggestions or whatever. I'd appreciate that. Which reminds me, don't forget to like my channel. You'll be updated on all my videos that I make. If you have an interest in seeing them. And share it. Okay, there's the meat. Now I'm going to add on cheese. And then we start over with the shells again. Now, what I like to do for my last layer is put on just the shell and then the cheese on top of that.
Go out there, I'm telling you. Why don't you go upstairs for that?
One second.
Done real soon and I'll call you when he's done. The mommy could be big. Looking good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the last layer. We're about to toss it in the oven, which I have preheated to 400 degrees.
Did you check to make sure there's nothing in there?
Yeah, of course I did. See? Yeah, nothing in there. Now, to make this easier to handle, because this is a tin, just a tin foil tin, I'm going to put it onto a cooking tray to add stability.
Usually at this point in time, everybody's drooling and waiting anticipation because it doesn't take long to cook, and half of it'll be gone when it is done. Everybody will come back for seconds. So.
And at this point, you're really just melting the cheese because the hamburger is already cooked.
Watch out, Bink. Watch out, Bink.
That's why there's no animals in the
Binky, move!
production floor while there is filming.
Even they get their share and they want as well.
Now, while that is cooking, I'm going to, since I didn't get pre-chopped lettuce and onions, I'm going to go ahead and chop them. Most of you probably already know how to do this. If you don't, I wouldn't recommend trying this.
You should use the big muff like that and put them, come out and just... Don't touch your fingers.
Let's turn quickly from a cooking video to an emergency room visit video.
And I tell you all about that one too.
Alrighty, I've lost.
Stick it in a cheese bag. You'll make it a Ziploc bag where it needs to be.
That's it.
Okay. Now that I know you do so good with the way you cut lettuce up.
This is an illusion. You are not seeing what you think you are seeing.
See, when we want him to cook something good like this, he suddenly can't do it.
You cannot
So,
enter the
we know that
production floor at this time. All right,
We
we're
know
going to take a small bit. I like to get the onion. I don't want like really, really tiny pieces, but I also don't want huge chunks. But of course, I give you permission to chop it as you wish.
He gives permission. I don't know who God left him boss to be telling people what they can and cannot do. I hope you're not doing what I think you're doing.
He doesn't belong on the production floor while you're filming.
No, you're right. He doesn't. But if you don't want him there, send him away.
That's your dog, lady.
This is heinous.
If you don't want that piece on yours, then don't put it in there.
You know, you want to grab a couple pieces and put it there, and nobody wants to grab that hunk and have it setting up in their food.
Whatever she's talking about, I don't want it on my food either. I don't need any onions.
Okay. Now we're just waiting on the burrito casserole. We're going to put this in, put this in a
I'll get a
Ziploc
Ziploc bag. I'll get one.
Okay, thank you. So, Oh, we're gonna take
Well,
a break,
actually-
and now it's all done, nice and golden brown. Lovely. Let's set that aside. And actually, you probably let it set and cool for a little bit before you cut into it. So we'll get right back to that part in just a moment. Okay, now it has cooled off sufficiently. I'm going to cut a small section. Ah, yes. Now I'm going to top it. I like sour cream. Actually, I like a lot of sour cream. Diced tomatoes. I like onions. And I like lettuce. Let's see how this turned out.
In the room now. Get it. Oh, nice and done. I asked you to put the cheese and lettuce away. Clean up as you're going along.
I'll take care of it when I want to, woman.
Strike 5.
I don't see how the very sorry was a strike.
Alright, you got one more strike to go.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. All right. We good to go.